Let's get right into it. Thank you all for waiting. What do you mean I gotta go back and forth between both screens? Well, hello. She's going to prison. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. You should try the gulag, April. That's where you're going. Mary's almost as delusional as April. Almost. That's a high bar to beat. Although I don't know if April is delusional so much as she's just difficult and very possibly a criminal. She just thinks she can get her way, like she's always had all her life. That ends today. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Oh my gosh. Look at those eyes. I mean, I know we've seen them before, but she put on that makeup really fast. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Oh, so modest. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Yeah, you don't look like it. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Oh my gosh, a little bit. Starting off strong tonight in the chat. I'm taking my secrets and running away. Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security. Very scared. Very scared. Unflinching. Unwavering. Terrified. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? Oh, she's going to be so difficult. She's going to be just as difficult as she was before. For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Alright, let's see. This door, I thought your mouse was a fly. You were circling with security. Alright, so this looks like just the same thing. I'm more curious about this. Guard monitors the visiting room. Yeah, it's just the same thing. Oh! Maybe just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. A little bit was very amused with that. Alright. Let's talk to Miss May. That man. About the man that stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. So, I don't remember which game, maybe the second one. They introduce a really cool mechanic that you have to like break down these barriers in people's conversations. You have to like say the right things and present the right evidence to get them to break these locks that will unlock the conversation. It's a really cool mechanic, but it doesn't seem like it's in this game. It might be in, like I said, another one. We'll get to that later. The wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it's so cold, so criminal. Yeah, it is a little bit of a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Creep. You're a creep for going to lawyer school. Unless you're the CIA. I mean, the NSA. Or is it the FBI? This woman is impossible to talk to. Day. Who knows anymore? Could be the local fire department. They all do it, even the fire department. Why are you so angry? Hey, Rezzy! I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Dang, she goes off fast! Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? I'm gonna say it's probably mostly you, Phoenix. Mostly you. So yeah, as I kind of suspected, this was like squeezing water from a rock. We didn't really get anywhere. We do have all of this stuff, though. Hey, guess what? Oh, here comes a snarky remark. There it is! Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Alright, well that pretty much told me everything I needed to know about anything else I could talk to her about. So, no, it was a statue. Let's just start at the top. Hey, Magnerd! By the way, long time no see. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. We're all back together! Featuring Magnerd! I doubt there's any valuable clues left. I mean, we are talking about Detective Gumshoe leading this investigation, so I'm not entirely sure that they were as competent as we would have liked. Magnerd did it. Final answer. I'll accept that. I'll accept that answer. It was most definitely probably Magnerd. I need to make her my found lover instead of your lost lover. Sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Phoenix, it sounded like you were about to break out into a poem. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. I feel like I read that before. Is this all the same? Oh no, it's different. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Didn't you say this was fake before? Am I misremembering? I'm pretty sure Phoenix said this was a fake plant. Water the fake plant, Phoenix. Get mildew. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? It's a lamp and it keeps flickering. I'm more concerned about these files missing. Nah, I'm imagining things. That's a little sus. It's a little sus. We have a potential lamp plant here, apparently. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing's missing is Mia. I think some of this is the same. I'm about 95% sure that's the same thing. Alright. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing. Have you scanned the scene with a blacklight? Magnard, this isn't that kind of game. As much as some of us may want it to be, it is not. Unfortunately. I know, it's a tragedy. Freaking little bit. Magnifying glass. Ah, welcome, sir. It's our friend, the ball boy. I mean, the bell boy. With his love of bells. And another B word often found on 50% of the population. Alright. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. That's the word, biscuits! Thanks for clarifying that a little bit. I didn't want someone thinking that it was another B word. I didn't really think about it, but I mean, someone could have drawn the wrong conclusion there. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Band-Aids. Yeah, that's the thing I didn't want people to get the wrong impression about. Definitely biscuits. Definitely. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Look at him trying to be hip. He's like a Gen Z wannabe. He's got to keep up the Riz. The Gatewaters got to keep up the Riz. The rep and the Riz. Huh? Rep? Phoenix, don't be this dense. Don't be this uncool. Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for this room, of course. It'll be great for business, sir. Whoa! Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. Okay, he's getting way over his head now. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. It's not coffee! That messed me up so bad last time because of your silly localization. It's wine. We can talk about murder. We can show murder. We can say the word damn. We can probably say the word hell. But God forbid you can't use the word wine. We can talk about people dying by bludgeon items. Getting stabbed to death. I will whine about it, because that's the subject matter. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Alright, I was enjoying that a bit too much. Alright, well, let's do our normal fashion, and we start with examining the room we've already examined before, because that's what we do. Alright, this is the same. This is what I'm mostly interested in. ADHD brain took over. Little bit was enjoying that. There's at least one other person here that liked it. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror. Hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. My ADHD is showing, and it shows. It the same thing, and I probably also have ADHD. Everybody's got ADHD. I can believe it. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. We are the ADHDers. Team ADHD. Team ADHD. Wait, he said sunflowers. Last time he said like tulips and daisies. Keep getting distracted till the bitter end. Nice weather again today. Ah, yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Oh, he's just going the whole 10 yards. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. Just kidding, sir. Pompous laugh. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. A simple bed. Been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Here's our iced coffee. No, not this! Don't tell me about this again! That! You're not even gonna say what's in the bottle. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Oh, he's gonna have something to say about this. There it is! I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous, talk of the hotel industry. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be as included as you think you are. Alright, well that's everything in the room. Let's have a nice little chat with her. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. If I was Phoenix, I'd be pissed at him. My boss just killed. Yeah. I know. Little Phoenix doesn't show any emotion against this guy who is making a mockery of the boss's death. Yeah. I know. That's it? I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. Yeah, Phoenix is... all things considered, Phoenix has been taking Mia's death pretty well. I mean, we don't know how long they've known each other. I'm sure there's canon about it somewhere. Yeah, he really is. Phoenix can turn on just full-on thinker mode. Full-on business mode. That is something that he definitely does throughout the games. He does develop a little bit, though. But yeah, for real. He is very stalwart about these situations. I don't think he's a censor. I think he's an intuitive. He's an intuitive. The things he has to pull out of his ass is definitely intuitive. He is an introvert. He is a thinker, and he is a J. INTJ. He struck me as a real lady killer, to pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Oh my gosh. Is this guy in tabletops? He would love to be in tabletops. That'd just be like his most favorite thing to do. in the world. Tabletop roleplay. This guy. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. Or why don't you just tell me what he looked like, and then I find him, and then we confirm. Doesn't that make more sense? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Draw a picture, do something, give me details. A photo, or a picture with words. A photo. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. Well, he had a head and 2 ears. Probably figured. Thanks, Rezzy. That really narrows it down. Let's take a picture of him and show it to him and be like, how did you know? I know. Yeah, like, I don't know how he expects me to just procure a photo of someone that I have no details on how they look and just be like, this is who I think it is, based on absolutely nothing. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Oh, and his voice absolutely went like that when he said it. Like I said, he's really into roleplay. Sounds great! Whatever floats your tea set. I know, the music boss. Let's show him this. I bet he's gonna love seeing this. Excuse me? All I could think about the trial was, during the trial was a hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence. What do you mean? This is the one thing you've been ranting and raving about this whole time. That doesn't interest you in the slightest? I'm gonna flash my badge, see what he thinks of that. What do you think about this? Not much, apparently. Alright, well, if he didn't care much for this, I highly doubt he's gonna care about anything else. So, see ya! There's a rather something big missing here. You get one guess. It is still your birthday, Mary Alley. Oh yeah, that's... Dang, Phoenix doesn't rest. He just came out of a trial, which obviously lasted for a handful of hours, and he's still at it. He's still at it. Huh, looks like Grossberg is out today again. Yeah, I know. They really don't. Yeah, Rezzy, there's a pen. There's a pen missing. Sharp eyes, Rezzy. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Yeah, I mean, that is a very valid concern. You have... There's a photo. Oh, there's all kinds of crazy stuff happening while we've been gone. Let's look at this again, though. Table for clients. Elegant ebony case. Alright. That's the same. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but probably the most expensive one available. Can we look at the green globe? We can't. Alright, yeah, that's the same. Alright. Look at the desk. Solid mahogany desk. This man loves his mahogany. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Wait a second. If this is mahogany, and this is mahogany. These are very different looking woods. Now I'm not anywhere close to an expert on wood furniture or wood finishing or anything like that. However, yeah, okay. But why would you stain mahogany though? Like, isn't that part? I know you can stain wood, but why would you? Why? Don't you get mahogany for what it looks like? That's an expensive wood, right? Am I right or am I completely off base? I don't know. All right, well let's look at the elephant in the room. Obviously, it's this bear that's not an elephant. It's the grain that matters, man. I just envision Rezi just like sitting on a couch, taking out a I don't know, like a hookah, and being like, "It's the grain that matters, man." I do not know if Rezi smokes. I am not saying Rezi smokes. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know. I'm gonna move on from this. Let's look at this picture. I don't know. I'm trying to make a really bad joke. What's this? Old photos? There's two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. I will neither confirm nor deny that. That looks like a cook, but for some reason I saw that as a turban. Okay. See you in a little bit. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Guilty! Let's take a look at these. Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. Phoenix, this is very much stealing. You can't do this. As much as you think you have main character syndrome, you can't just go stealing people's stuff. Oh my gosh, and he's completely aware of it too. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. It seems pretty important. I think they will. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. He really is. Phoenix is like one of those people that, you just don't know what he's gonna do. He's like chaotic good with like a twist of I don't give a fuck mixed in. You just don't know. All right, DL6 Exhibit A. Well, let's might as well get the other one. Wait, switch it. Yeah, let's take this one. How convenient that we have photos just lying on a desk when we need to get a photo from like 15 minutes ago. I get a lot of crap for this from a lot of people, but Funyuns. Funyuns are alright. I know, I wonder which one of these two are important. I ain't kissing nobody. Funyuns are okay. I used to like Funyuns more than I do now. I swear they tasted better in the past. I would bet on it. I feel like they changed their recipe, but like they're still good. But I would pick other chips, a few other chips before Funyuns. I love the onion. Oh, I thought you were gonna say I love the onion flavored things, including onions. Oh, I mean that is pretty much what you said. I'm tired. All right, let's look at this. He finally noticed. French onion dip is super good. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah. Yeah, it was a painting of a fisherman. I mean, I only saw one fisherman, but sure. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Recently had a star crunch per recommendation, so I'll remember the taste just because I remember. Yeah, everything is just smaller now and inferior. Same with what is it? The cosmic brownies. I swear those used to taste better. Now they taste like chemicals. They taste like bland, disgusting flour and chemicals. What if I get it wrong? Yeah, so I'm not like going crazy. They used to taste good. Like we got those in daycare or something. Like I used to get those in daycare and I used to love them. Now they taste gross. I actually saw one the other day. Chocolate was like the 10th ingredient down. Chocolate. It was insane. I could not believe it. And there was like all this other crap. Flour was like the first one. Oh, and oil. Oil was the second one. It is mostly flour and oil. Can you believe that? And then chocolate is just way down there on the list. Yeah, I know. I don't even know if there was high fructose. I mean, there might have been. But there was definitely palm oil. They're using motor oil. They probably are. I think it was vegetable oil and palm oil. But yeah, they're just so gross. They need to go out of business or something. I'm disgusted. All right, well, let's pick something else. Nope. Phoenix just straight up does not remember what was on this painting. I mean, it really was a very exciting painting, so. Wait a second, Alright, we already saw this. Okay. Then, let's get out of here. Never had a Twinkie until college, and boy howdy, they were so bad. I also feel like Twinkies used to taste better. I could swear Twinkies used to taste better. Yeah, see, Mary Alley knows. Like, we're not just going crazy. Everything is just getting smaller and tasting worse. Well, a little bit. I guess this doesn't apply to you. Alright, the photo. The photo. Here. Alright, I got a picture. What do you think about this? Magnard loves Twinkies. Take a look at this photo. I don't need that in my mouth. Boston cream donuts. Oh yeah. I love blueberry donuts. I love cake donuts, and I love glazed donuts. I think those are like my favorites. Jelly filleds are pretty good. That's him, detective. What color me surprised? Krispy Kreme! I'm the lawyer. Oh! I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. See? He's doing his role play again. He's doing his role play again. I told you. Someone invite this guy to a D&D session. He needs it. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? I used to not know how to pronounce that word for the longest time, because to me it isn't pronounced how pretty much any English word you would think would be pronounced. Like in English, phonetically, I would always want to say a fit of it, but affidavit. That just sounds so wrong to me, and it always has. It doesn't seem to fit phonetically. Yeah. Yep, affidavit. Which sounds super wrong and super bad. But yeah. An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. You freaking have him write it, yeah. Well, sure. Why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. See, I'm about to say it wrong again. You can generally blame Latin and or the British, yeah. It's very true. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Blame the British. They dumped the tea. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit, as the court record, describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. We are going to need to show this to Miss May. There we go. That slap gave me trauma from shipwreck. Perfect. Wait, before we move on, does he have anything else to say? No, he does not. Miss May! You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. You're one person to say that. Don't say a word, just show the picture. I know. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Please don't do that, Phoenix. You won't look good with a shaved head. You can't pull it off. It's not gonna work. Wait. This is not checked. It's gonna be an exercise in futility, but I still want to do it. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him. Would you have sold out the late Miss Fay to the cops? No. See? Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Hint, hint. What's your favorite donut, little bit? The bellboy ratted you out, Miss May. Your oversized chest could not save you from the truth. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. I still want to say it wrong. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Oh, she angry. She angry. I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears? No. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive! It's the little victories, Phoenix. The little victories. You guys are just talking about donuts while this major, like, plot point is happening. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? And he's not being subtle about it either. He's just sitting there pumping his fist, all smiling, having a great time. She's just like so angry. Now, tell me about the man you were with. Donuts are serious business. That man, he's my boss. Red White, president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red, white, and blue. Red, white? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. The plot thickens. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Mr. Wright is about to ask Mr. White. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. But why? This would be useful in court. A sworn testimony written by a witness whatever. All right, sure. Just throw it away. We don't need that. Yeah, thanks for showing me that we don't have it anymore. How about this photograph? You're wasting your time. Yeah. Well, I think that was just him leaking this info to the press, not necessarily getting rid of the affidavit. My lips are sealed. Well, it immediately opened up to my inventory. I don't know why. But I can't imagine there's anything else we really need to show her. So well, she still hates my guts, so yeah. We're just gonna leave. Let's go to Blue Corp. Excuse me? Excuse me? What is that doing here? That doesn't even look right in here. What's with the surreal decor? Phoenix, please tell me you notice. Please tell me. Maybe he does. And we've got just the right person to snoop around and find out. Blue Corp, but every other color but blue. I know. This is the only thing in here that's blue. And I don't even know what this is. What is that? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Well, if it isn't Mr. Red White himself. Well, that's what I thought, but he's got all these pens over here. And it's already got a pen holder. Why does he need that one? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably... Okay, he's making up words now. I know that's not a word. Inquirably asking the title that you go by. I need to have a really posh accent for him. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Oh, that's definitely posh. Splendiferous. Oh, this is the perfect voice for him. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. You mean all the words you've been making up? What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. You make up words, he totally has a Zap Brannigan voice. He's got something. He also does not pull off that pink suit very well. I think it has to do with his hair. The purple hair and the pink suit is just too much. It's too much. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordly challenged. What a fruitcake! Freaking Phoenix! Says the story loves pink. Well, I do! But he just can't pull it off because he's that lame. Yeah, the polka dot tie. He's just something. Wordily challenged. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. Is it? Is it? What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with such a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. I'm just gonna snoop around your room right in front of you. Is that fine? A statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. Impressive lineup of trophies. Judge's special runner-up, best participation, Judge's Cooperation Award, Special Good Try Prize, all very winner trophies here. Very winner trophies. The words judges and special kinda stand out. How gaudy. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My, this is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body, see? I know, check out the legs on that desk. Well, does its sleek roundature not inspire you? I'm actually holding back puke, but sure. The top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. He's like got his own little suite inside of this building. It took him all this to notice. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? No, Phoenix, it is not a replica. That's why the other one was missing. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I just want him to be an intuitive. We'll see. Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth 5 million for sure. I think I need to have a chat Grossberg / little bit. Alright. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. That sounds like a Roman word. Lil Grossbit. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. Are you serious? You're gonna throw her under the bus? Well, I mean, if what Miss May said is to be believed, she's not really on his side. She's doing this out of fear for some reason. Well, she said why. She doesn't want to end up like Mia. What she's done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. That's exactly what this sounds like. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. I want to say you got that from somewhere else. Still, Mr. White, that's Bob Marley. He's a Bob Marley fan. The hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Bobby McFerrin? Yeah, what Mosho said, close enough. Oh ho ho. The police, the court. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Oh, an excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. Oh, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Yes, Mr. Wyatt, I was definitely wondering that. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. You're so original, Mr. White. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Which is why there's not a single blue thing in this office, and your logo is not blue. Wait a second. Okay. I just realized something. This is not a coincidence. That green orb I was talking about in Mr. Grossberg's office, this is the same green orb. There's no way that's a coincidence. That is the same funky green orb. Interesting. Fantabulistic, is it not? He's colorblind. He thinks that's... Yeah, that's what it is. He thinks that's blue, but no one's ever told him otherwise because they're scared they're gonna get fired. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. Let's ask when he got it. Say, when did you get that painting? No idea, I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Snarky asshole. Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. I didn't think he could have made his name worse. He made his name worse. Grody Burger. Oh, that conjures up an image. What? He punched me. I'm seeing what's happening now. Grossberg is also in the same position as Miss May. Grossberg fears for his life. And I'll bet that's why he has that painting. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. This is what I was saying, that there's something that Phoenix... Everybody else knows but Phoenix. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. Compensation? You came here from Grody Burger. Freaking Grody Burger. Stop calling him that. Mr. Grossbergs, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. I'm piecing this together. He said he deals with information. He has blackmail on Grossberg and Miss May. That's why they're scared of him. And he probably has information on a lot of people, which is why he's so confident he's going to get away with things. That's what's happening here. He's extorting people. I see what's happening. Let me just show him a picture of himself. Alright. He didn't care much for that. Let me put it in a language you're sure to understand. Shut up and get out. That's what you on the daily basis. That's what you do on the daily basis? I have nothing more to say. Extort people? Who? Phoenix or me? I'm gonna show him my attorney badge. I'm not showing him my attorney badge. I'm just kidding. Let's go. Yeah, so let's see if Grossberg is there. He is! Pfft. It's not that malicious. Alright, Grossberg, you got some explaining to do. I can't help you unless you help me, Grossberg. What's going on? Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. Well, maybe he is an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. He's been bothered the whole game. Alright, so that's the same. And let's get straight to talking. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just... I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh? Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... the painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I mean, it's kinda hard to miss. It literally takes up half of the room. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. There it is. You're lovers. That's the plot twist. that no one predicted. They're lovers. Grossberg just wanted to give him a gift. Case closed. Can I save? I can save. Alright, so... here we go. Alright. He's gonna turn into a freaking tomato. His face is gonna turn into a tomato when I say this. It's not something I can claim to understand. I love how the music stops. It's a serious moment. Like it's the big reveal of the game. You and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? What? My boy! You sent that painting to him. As a sign of undying love. My boy, please. You're letting your fancies run away with you. Oh my. He turned that around. It's Phoenix's fantasy that they would be together. He's already started the fan fiction. Where do you get these bizarre ideas? Well, Grossberg, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It was my chat. My chat gave me this idea. I don't understand how you could. That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. I knew it. They are lovers. He still thinks they're lovers. No, we're not lovers. It's like he could read his thoughts. Phoenix was thinking that to himself. Alright. It looks like we're getting the information anyway, even though we were completely off base. Phoenix is an open book. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. Good heavens, man! What could you possibly have done that you need to pay for 15 years? I mean, that painting was worth $5 million, I think. So, Grossberg, there's just no telling how much money he's given to this guy. Yeah, 15 years is crazy. All because of the DL Sticks incident, as you may have guessed. I bet I know who that woman was. I bet that woman is Mia and Maya's mom. Because White was involved with that as well. And it seems like Grossberg had something to do with that too, if I'm right. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. Now the next question is all the particulars. Like what exactly happened? It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. let's ask about the incident. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. 15 years ago. So yeah, his blackmailing is a result of whatever happened during this case. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. Yeah, so it's obvious now. It's obvious. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye! Indeed, she was Mia's mother. You have been investigating murder at the bequest. The bequest or the behest? Of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. So, yeah, I figure bequest is probably an alternative to request. It's like a mix of behest and request, if I had to guess. So, I bet his blackmail has to do with his reputation with letting the spirit medium take over this case. He was a part of that. That's what I'm thinking this is. But 15 years for that? I don't know about that. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Alright, now let's ask about the blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. Red White. I told him. Grossberg! You told White? He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. He offered you riches? I'm just wondering how this conversation even started. Like, it's like, hey, I heard you're doing some sneaky stuff over here. Why don't you tell me about that? Like, how did he get even wrapped up in that? I know his business is information, but I don't know. This is like, you're doing something secret over there. Let me in on that. Because I talked. The police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who stole them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Of this country? Wait, did he say county or country? There's no way it's country. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Sorry, sir. I forgot I got this from him. Phoenix he's starting to feel guilty about taking this. Phoenix has a conscience. His conscience is just a little delayed. Sorry, sir. I borrowed this. Ah, so it was you, my boy. What do you mean, who is this man? It's a... Did we just have double amnesia? What was this whole conversation about? He doesn't want to talk about it. Right to the back of the photograph. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg. Okay, that was weird. I wonder if there's... Yeah, I know it's that guy, an imposter. I wonder if there's a scenario where Grossberg was at the office, but you didn't confront Mr. White. Maybe it's like a failsafe to keep you from getting stuck in like a loop or something? I don't know. Alright, here we go. Let's go to the law office. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. There is an odd book. This looks like a binder. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Incident... What was it? D... Well, I don't have the paper anymore. It was DL, right? Okay. Let's try that then. I know, W, White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Let's try the others. Let's see if there's an A record in this file that catches my eye. Oh, very clever. Very clever, Phoenix. Mosho. I don't think people can see your message, Mosho. Mosho sent me a message saying, "Hello, stream." I don't think that appeared. Freaking Mosho. If you want to appear on the stream, just talk here. You're already on stream. A, B, F. Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Oh, you heard it. Interesting. I didn't think you could hear it. Should I take a look? Sure. I have tarnished the Fae name, leaving only these words, "My mother vanished." Thanks, Mary Owie. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Yeah, I know. Freaking Mary Owie. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. Yeah. Stop being mean! This is not what we're doing, Rezi. We're trying to enjoy this stream. Peacefully. I'm trying to hold on to this information so I can recall it later. Yeah, you guys are rude. What Mosho said. Thank you, Mosho. Mosho's got my back. One was Marvin Grossberg, A lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. He was the first and the one who started it all. Well, he's on my side now. That's what matters. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. I mean, we know who it is. So Mia knew Grossberg. Grody Burger isn't the only one with amnesia. Yeah. Phoenix has a little bit of that too. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Why not? Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Me? The biggest part here at the end is S. Suicide? What do you mean, ew? What is ew about suicide? He has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. Uh-oh. The music stopped. Something serious is about to happen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? Oh, no. They did not want to commit suicide for normal reasons. I say normal, but maybe that's not the right word. Not for typical reasons that people would. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all too. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Let's find the most disturbing one. Article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top. What, you mean like the most graphic one? I mean, I guess if you want to sway people, that's what you gotta do, I guess. Interesting. That sucks. That freaking sucks. What a terrible guy. Alright. Let's talk to him about this. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, to present this in court, not a bad idea. I mean, I already planned to, but thanks, Grossberg. Do we want to confront Mr. White? Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Well, there is no saving. We're already here. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. Hit him in court when he doesn't have time to prepare. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. I'm impressed they even let Phoenix get up to the 20th floor, if I'm going to be honest. Like, doesn't he have, like, security? Like, a front desk? Cameras? Isn't his door locked? How did Phoenix even get back up here? What did he... He just, like, walked right in. It's like, hey, it's me, I'm back. If you try my patience further, I feel a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Alright, well, I didn't like that. So I am gonna say, let's push his buttons. Let's just see what happens. This is the only clue that Mia left. I better make this one count. Mr. White. See this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how... I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. What is the angle that Phoenix is trying to play here? Like, trying to say that he's right only to stop him from taking him away, or that I'm backing down from my accusation? Wait a second, Mr. White, you're wrong! Rezzy says you're right, Mariawi says you're wrong. Let's try that, because I think... I mean, he wouldn't have interrupted like this if he was going to say you're wrong. So let's do the first one. You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. Rezzy's left. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it! Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We spilled the beans, and he doesn't like it. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Wait, is this Edgeworth? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case, I witnessed the murder, you see. Is he going to pin... He's gonna pin this on Phoenix. He's gonna pin this on Phoenix. That's the angle this is going now. And thus, a very important witness I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now! Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I mean, Phoenix is a lawyer. He can represent himself. I don't need someone to represent me. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make you look incompetent. I just didn't even say any of that right. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe, reporting, sir. I mean, it will contradict the statement that April was with him, which makes him more guilty. I was thinking that too, but they threw out the rest of the testimony except for that the assailant... where was it? This. The victim dodged an attack but then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. This is the only part of May's testimony that the court accepted as evidence, which I still don't understand why that this singular thing... I mean, I know why. It's for the purposes of the game, but, you know. Oh no, little bit! Have a good night, little bit. Thanks for watching. Cinderbit. Ah, butts. Hairy butts. Oh boy. Freaking Gumshoe. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Good night. Pumpkin bit. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? No, he wasn't. Detective Gumshoe. Bitkin. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. So does he have blackmail on Gumshoe too? I can't imagine what Gumshoe could have done. I don't think he has blackmail on Gumshoe. I really don't. Yeah. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. Gumshoe's just Gumshoe. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. But why? Why? That's so bizarre to me. Why can't he represent himself? I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great. I let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you? I'm afraid so, Maya. Yeah, it just seems like Wright isn't aware that he can say no so far. Which is what's strange to me. Rezi, can I represent myself if I go to court? You can, at least in the United States. It's ill-advised, but you can. I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Help me break out of here. Let's go. Defend me in court, Maya. We're switching places. In every respect. Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright. Huh? Leave it to me. I am Mia's sister after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Does it? Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I'd better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Yeah, you'll be prepared in no time, Maya. Have at it. Wait! Wait! What? I'm kidding! It was a joke! No way! No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. Good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Yeah, you show them, Maya. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. That seems like a very bad law. Mary Ali wants curry. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. Ouch. I never thought I'd end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him.